Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today we're going to open and buy two of these American Nightmare packs that come with a certain good boy, a big old good doggo named Pharaoh, and it is in the care and ownership of one American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Here's a couple of dual cards. We got an Otis, a big old Otis. And there he is, folks. There's a great pull. It is big old Pharaoh himself. It's going to give 871 to both toughness and charisma at level 0. And we are most certainly going to get a pro of him, because we're going to buy two of this pack. And we got a special one. Oh my goodness, we got the pro American Nightmare Cody Rhodes as well. That is incredible. That is very, very lucky. That is very, very cool. And one thing I've learned about this American Nightmare Cody Rhodes is that you can change the image on him as well, which is very, very nice. And there is big old Pharaoh as well. This is very nice to see. And we're going to buy one more of these, so we'll be back in just a second, folks, while I go and purchase the second one of these. And there we are, folks. We are now into the second one. This will give us the Pro Pharaoh. Oh, and also a manager Bobby Heenan as well. It's very, very cool. It also gives us another chance at pulling the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. But it does guarantee a good old boy Pharaoh, which is the thing that we really care about. At least it should. Okay, there's a couple of dual cards coming up. And there is our Pro Pharaoh. Ooh, I was getting a little bit worried, to say the least. And we also got the Diamond Cutter himself, the Diamond Cutter. Diamond Dallas Page DDP. Bang! And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. DDP in his many different iterations across both WCW and his small stint in WWE. And we're going to fortify that Bobby Heenan as well. And also, that has given us a whole bunch of Cody Rhodes. You can see there that we now only need 5 Cody Rhodes Legacy cards to get this pack and finish that off. And of course, if we do all 5 of these, that will get us an F1 American Nightmare Cody Rhodes as well, which is very, very cool. Now, do remember, this is right at the very end of Dual Tier, so WrestleMania 41 will be coming up very, very soon, which means that these cards aren't going to be quite as impressive in terms of stats, but it's still very, very cool to see them all the same. So let's go ahead and finish training up our Cody Rhodes. Let's see what a couple of myth cards do. Okay, that was about 10 minutes. So I reckon if we could do 5. Okay, we still need to do another 3. I'll do 4 just to make sure. And there we go, that one is complete. And now we're going to train up our Pro Pharaoh. That is our next mission that we're going for here. Make sure it's the right one. It is. And unfortunately, we don't need this Otis or Diamond Dallas Page. In fact, I'm going to go to Combinable, just to make sure. Actually, we can fortify the Otis. It turns out that we do still have Otis. Our up arrows are not quite as impressively crazy as the other ones. So that is very, very cool. And we're going to fortify our manager Bobby Heenan as well. That will most certainly help out with WrestleMania 41 tiers campaign mode when it happens. Now let's train up our good boy Pharaoh. Unfortunately, these Octane and Royal Rumble cards aren't going to do a tremendous amount. Still has 1 day left to go. I mean, this doesn't even cover... Oh, we can actually pro that. This doesn't even cover a full level. Let's go into our combinables. This is going to be a new star for us. Bring us up to 14,711. We're going to combine our dashing Cody Rhodes as well. And now let's go ahead and use those. And we're going to use the Diamond Dallas Page as well. Unfortunately, he is not as needed. We still have 3 hours and 16 minutes left to go. Oh, hell yeah. And we do have a couple of different equipments here. Let's see what a Pharaoh does. Is that going to be enough? It was indeed. So Pharaoh at level 100 is a single, gives it 1,742 to toughness and charisma. Now let's go ahead and throw the other one into Performance Center as well. We'll just see what all 5 of these do. Brings it up to level 64. And I think we can do a little bit more than that. That's 75, just a little bit more. That was a bit too much. We overshot it. And now let's go ahead and pro our Pharaoh. There's the thumbnail. Absolutely. And first of all, we'll lock him down. And at level 0, the pro has 1,916 to toughness and charisma. That'd be 44. That'd be max level. 55. Let's try that. Still has 8 hours left to go. We'll add another 6 levels onto it, up to level 94. And he is complete. There he is. It's 2,235 to toughness and charisma, which in terms of our supports, let's see where that ranks him. He is right underneath our Fortified 3 Lily. And you can see that the F1 Raquel Rodriguez is still standing way out in front with 3,031 to both power and toughness. And then, of course, it is the speed of Bobby the Brain Heenan. And there you can see all the other ones that we have thus far. Also, interestingly, the single dual Maxine Dupree is just a little bit higher than what the Pro Royal Rumble 25 Maxine Dupree is. So that is just how powerful they are. And there is Larry. There's Larry. And of course, we now also have Pharaoh as well. And I don't think there's any way to swap his image. You can swap the images on these. There you go. That is how it looks. But yeah, very, very cool. Very nice to see big old Pharaoh there. And there he is, and there is our Pro American Nightmare, which I am going to have to start making my way to getting the Pro of that made up. And we still only have 1 Stardust, but we do have the Pro of the I've forgotten his name. The undashing Cody Rhodes. He said, forgetting what the youngest variant of Cody Rhodes was in this game. And there we are. So that is going to be it for this little video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed. Also, do remember that Reward Mania is on. I currently have 5 of my 6 tickets, and the first one does give you a chance of getting the Kevin Owens, of which 469 people have already managed to do. He is also pickable off the Rare to Draft board, so if you do have the opportunity to go after that, it's certainly well worth your time. It'll be a very, very powerful card if you can get it. It should be in the same lineup. Oh, these ones have equipment on. It should be in the same lineup as either the Final Boss, The Rock, or the limited edition Rey Mysterio. That is roughly where that card should be. And with that said, folks, that is going to be it for this little video, and I really hope you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.